in his first season in Tampa and told Michael Strahan that he found an alternative for success. I love it. Brady said, when you're in one place for 20 years, you think that's the only way. And I think when you go to a different place, you realize, wow, there's another way that people do things. So Wayne wondered, can the Patriot way survive without Tom Brady?
Well, I am willing to die on this hill.
You gonna die, so is it gonna be a hill, flat land, where Simba was? I don't care where you die.
I am willing to die on this hill, Vic.
You're dying.
Yes, well, no, the Patriot way can't survive without Tom Brady.
It can't?
It cannot. Tom Brady is the Patriot way.
Trust your first instinct. You already went there to come back.
The Patriot way, it left when Tom Brady left. I'm going to start. Oh, I got too much ammo here, but let me start with this.
I see.
In life and in sports, we have to give narratives a title, okay? Right? Let's talk about football. Let's talk about a defense. If a defense gives up a lot of rushing yards, that defense is soft.
Oh.
Ain't nothing soft about 6'4", 300-pound grown man that can bench 450 pounds, squat 650 pounds.
Yes.
Ain't nothing soft about that.
Yes.
But if a defense is giving up a lot of rushing yards, now the narrative is created that they are soft.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, a narrative has been created that he can't win, or he can't win big games.
Can't win.
Now, his second playoff game against the Tennessee Titans, his defense gave up 195 rushing yards. They were never going to win that game, the Ravens, giving up 195 rushing yards to Derrick Henry. But because they lost, you have to create a title to fulfill a narrative. A title always has to be given to fulfill narratives. So
I like.
The narrative for the Patriot way was very simple.
What?
Winning. You don't get a title for nothing.
Okay.
So there had to be some reason that the Patriots had a dynasty, then took a break, then had another dynasty. So they called that the Patriot way. But the Patriot way only got a title because of the narrative of winning. Here's the kicker. The Patriots won when Tom Brady shows up, and then when Tom Brady leaves, they stop winning.
Did they?
You gave me a confused look. You at home might be raising an eyebrow, so let me break it down.
Break it down.
2000, Tom Brady not present as a starter. The Patriots are 5-11, don't make the playoffs. 2001, Tom Brady is present as a starter. The Patriots win a Super Bowl. 2007, the Patriots go 18-0. They lose the Super Bowl to the Giants. Y'all know this. I don't have to tell y'all that story.
Yeah.
But the next year, the Patriots go 11-5 and miss the playoffs because Tom Brady got hurt. 2019, the Patriots go 12-4, 11th straight playoff appearance. 2020, Tom Brady departs. The Patriots miss the playoffs. When Tom Brady shows up, the Patriots win exponentially. Okay. When Tom Brady departs, the Patriots do not win, at least not with the same degree of winning that they do when Tom Brady is there.
Okay.
The Patriot way only exists because of the Patriots winning. If the Patriots do not win without Tom Brady, there's no such thing as a Patriot way. Tom Brady was the way. Tom Brady is no longer there. Patriot way can't survive without Brady because the Patriot way doesn't exist without Brady.
Oh, my God. You done? You finished? Okay, good. All right. First, let me clearly state for the record, yes, the Patriot way will survive without Tom Brady. Not only will it survive, it will thrive without Tom Brady. That was clear. That was succinct. Let's get into the details. Let's deduce this intelligently because you want to talk about how narrative is applied to something after you see it. Duh. And that's the same thing that happened with the Patriots way. Because I was there before the Patriot way even existed, playing against this team twice a year, and there was no conversation of the Patriot way. Despite them having success, I don't call this Patriot way success, but this was a Super Bowl team like 5 years before Tom Brady showed up, right? They were in the Super Bowl, lost that Super Bowl, then they lose in the divisional round, then they lose in the wild card round. 3 playoff appearances, 1 Super Bowl appearance, then 2 years without the playoffs. All of a sudden, bow, Tom Brady shows up and wins the Super Bowl. Not a damn conversation about the Patriot way. Matter of fact, everybody Google right now, Patriot way 2001, and see what comes up. Blank screen, spinning wheel, nothing. So Patriot way started to evolve. I don't even think it was after the first dynasty we started saying Patriot way. And to me, I don't like to say 2 dynasties. I call them 1 dynasty because it happened within 20 years. And that's where I want to take you to, Acho. I don't want to argue with you. I love you too much. You know, we text each other here and there. We never see each other offset. Pandemic, I hope is the reason, but we're going to find out in a few months if that's really the reason. But this is a loaded question. It's insane that this question is a damn setup. Here, let me give it to you a different way, Acho. Need your eyes right now, homeboy. I'm looking cute. Acho, I asked you this. Will Coming to America Part 2 be better than Coming to America Part 1? Oh, yeah. But Arsenio or Eddie, I don't know. One or the other is not in Part 2. Will it be better than Part 1?
No, it can't be.
Well, damn it. That's a setup-ass question, right? And this was a setup question, too. Without the two things that made this marriage so perfect, you're going to take one away, and you took more than just one away. I'm going to leave that alone. All the COVIDs, all the retirements, et cetera, and players that just left, retired, et cetera. You're asking me, is Coming to America 2, without one of the major stars, is going to be better than Part 1? We know that answer, but now let's go into why I want to entertain this question, this conversation. What is the Patriot Way again? Is it 6 Super Bowls in 20 years? Oh, as defined by their success, it is. Is the Patriot Way meaning 14 years you don't win a Super Bowl? Oh, yes, it is. So is that also saying the Patriot Way basically is you're going to allow this question to be answered in 20 years? Because it took 20 years to even call this damn thing the Patriot Way in its fullness, but you don't have that patience. You have the 1-year patience of letting Tom Brady get off to a faster start without Belichick than Belichick did without Tom Brady. We are basically running 2 different races and having 2 different conversations. I am still talking about the marathon that existed to create the first Patriot Way, but you're now talking about the sprint that Tom Brady just ran in 1 year that is now redefining what you think the Patriot Way is. Make it make sense for me, Acho.
I love your take. And I love, that was hot.
It's your boy.
It's the aspect of it. So let me see your movie of Coming to America. Let me raise
one or
movie,
two.
Both.
Okay.
The concept.
Okay.
And let me raise this. I was recently watching the whole streak of trying to watch all the Avengers movies, right? And so I was watching Iron Man, and I was watching Iron Man 1, then Iron Man 2, I believe Iron Man 3. I think there are only 3 of them. But I was binge watching them, selling. Between one of the Iron Mans, a character gets replaced. Now, at first I'm watching Iron Man and I see Rhodey, I think is his name, I don't remember, but he's played by a light-skinned black dude, Terrence Howard. But then all of a sudden,
what you talking about, man?
You watch the next Iron Man and the character got the same title in the movie. He's still one of Iron Man's friends. I don't remember all the details of it because your boy got a lot going on in his head. But now it's no longer a light-skinned Terrence Howard. It's now played by a dark-skinned black dude, Don Cheadle. Same titles, but now you realize the importance of the character actually wasn't that important because I can change Terrence Howard to Don Cheadle and the movie's still gonna be a box office hit.
Oh, we going there.
Tom Brady changed the character of head coach from Bill Belichick to Bruce Arians, and it was still a box office hit. So a movie cell can actually do without a major actor if the actor isn't as major as you were led to believe. Now, I'm gonna give y'all a quick history lesson because I had to figure out why did they change actors in the middle of the movie? Why would you change Iron Man's homeboy in the middle of the movie? And I saw this. Terrence Howard had agreed to collect $8 million to play his same character in Iron Man 2. But after the first Iron Man, which the lead character, forget his name, Downing, which Robert Downing Jr., he did it on a cheat because remember he was coming off his scandals. After Iron Man 1 was a hit, they said, wait a second. You're not as important, Terrence Howard Jr., as you think you are. So we're not paying you the same amount of money. We'll just replace you with somebody else. Tom Brady said, wait a second. Bill Belichick, you're not as important to my success as you think you are. So I'm just going to replace you with somebody else. And guess what? Box office hit. Super Bowl. So, yes, I am, in fact, asking you, can you still deduce Tom Brady's greatness or the Patriot Way without a major character? Because all I am submitting to you all is this. Is Bill Belichick Robert Downing Jr., or is Bill Belichick